I am really conflicted. I've been thinking about Supercell a little bit lately, and just thinking about like what they've been doing. The recent update came out, and I overall think it was a positive update. There was lots of changes, lots of things that were added. Merge tactics was a decent addition to the game, while seemingly unnecessary as it should be its own game. Not a bad thing inherently, and 10,000 trophies isn't a bad change. The new evolution seems decently fun, but at the same time, I'm feeling a little empty. Like I feel like it was the update seemed more than what we got. I mean, for example, they changed like the banners or the badges or whatever. I mean, I don't really like the new designs that much, but like they added so much new stuff that ultimately seems superficial. And sure, there was a new card drop, and they did drop it for free, but only if you went onto the Supercell store and logged in with your Supercell ID. Otherwise, this is the offer that you're met with. A $60 offer to buy 42 of the cards, which, I mean, if I'm not wrong, that would get it to max level, I believe, or at least close. And then it says it has progress, as if you're gonna accomplish something and get more rewards, even though the rewards are free. So why don't they just bundle them in with this? I'm feeling a little at a loss for whether I should take things positively or negatively here, because again, on the one hand, they're giving the Spirit Emperors away for free, which is great, but on the other hand, you have to jump through 10,000 hoops to get it, and the other offers are weirdly misleading and slightly deceiving. Even these getting evolution shards like 3 for 849 seems like a lot. And sure, it says you can buy it twice, so I guess you can get the full evolution, which I mean is better than the offer not existing at all. But the offer only lasts 24 days, at least at this time, which is about a full season. But it just, I don't know. And when I came back to this game, the season shop was gone, which is how I would get evolution shards before. Now, sure, there's 2 evolution shards within the pass royale. You can unlock them through this, and lucky drops do seem like a somewhat of an improvement from chests, but progression has just been very strange at this point in the game, and I'm not really sure how to feel about it. I don't feel like Supercell's current free to play updates have like that there have been any. There haven't been really like the changes, and it feels like all the offers in the shop feel kind of scummy, and it feels the way they're going about things is not 100% transparent. I mean, even these challenge. I feel like it's a bad example. This one, for example, you buy one thing, then you get a free thing, then you buy another thing, and you get a free thing, and you get a free thing. Like they're bundling free stuff with an offer that ultimately costs more than the value of what you're getting. At least in my opinion, it's the only way to trick you into buying more. Which I understand it's a business and they need to make money, but I just kind of wish there was an update for us a little bit, the people who play this game and enjoy this game, and added something that just brought more fun. I mean, even when this new update dropped, there's no 2v2s anymore. That's probably one of the most played game modes in the whole game, and it is not here on the drop of this update. And it all around has left kind of a weird taste in my mouth. I know this isn't really like a conversation that's happening widely among the game. I'm just gonna play a game while I'm talking because why not? But I know this isn't super wide discussion. I'm kind of starting this on my own. I mean, I know people have been complaining about Supercell forever, and I mean, I know there was a large movement when level 15 came out, pushing for Supercell to do better, and nothing ever came of it. And I'm not trying to necessarily start that right now, but I am in some way trying to hold them a little bit accountable for the fact that their game has increased in popularity by an insane amount. If you look at the numbers, they are up like tens of millions of players, which is great. But at the same time, I feel like with that boost in popularity, there should be a boost in quality. There's more resources for them to do more. So why don't they do more? I mean, I kind of understood before when Clash Royale was on a decline. Like, of course, they're going to make decisions that affect the company in a financially beneficial way. I mean, if there's less players, there's less money coming in, so it makes sense that they're going to try to snag as much profit out of it as possible. But now there is a player base now that is significant, and now there is YouTubers that are increasingly getting more popular. Like, it feels like they have more resources than ever for this game, and it feels like we're not getting enough. I mean, I think my biggest issue was the lack of polish when the recent update dropped, but also the level of hype it was given by the team and the actual lack of content. Again, this is not a super pressing issue. This isn't like a game breaking thing. There's nothing here that I feel like garners a movement, like when level 15 came out. But I just wanted to talk about it because it was getting me kind of down. I do like this game, and I do want it to succeed as much as I want it to change, because I enjoy it and I like playing it, and it's how I make content. I mean, sure, I could just switch to making Roblox videos every single day, but I mean, that's not really what I want to do. So I'm gonna keep doing this and just hoping that maybe there'll be some improvement. I mean, again, it's not the end of the world. Like, the game is still the game, and it's still playable and whatnot. But I don't know. I always just have hoped for better. I mean, I took a long time off this game because of the quality. I probably took about half a year off in between updates, which for me is a long time. I've been playing this game for maybe 8 years. And taking that much time off is significant for me in the amount of time, in like the total span of my relationship with Clash Royale. And again, I know that doesn't seem that important, and I know most people probably don't care as much as I do about this silly little game about decks of cards. But I don't know. I think I just want better for myself and for the other people who care about this game as much as I do. Because it is kind of a one of a kind. I've never really found a game that I enjoy playing as much as this. I'm not, as much as I make video game videos on my YouTube channel, I'm not a gamer by any sense. I don't really play video games outside of Clash Royale. The only other video game I have ever really gotten into was Team Fortress 2, which is a first-person shooter game. But now I have a MacBook, and it doesn't even run on my computer. So this is kind of the only game I play, and it is a great way for me to unwind at the end of the day. Again, I make videos on it, but I've just been kind of hoping for more. And I know that, like, with the resurgence that I was talking about in popularity, which there definitely is one, it is there, and it is significant compared to where we've been at. I mean, I remember only like a year ago people talking about the fall of Clash Royale, and now I feel like we're at a renaissance. So I honestly think the numbers, I forget what it was exactly, but I think it is honestly more popular than it ever has been. And I know that's the beginning of that, so there's still a chance that they may come up with more interesting and new ideas. I just hope that the opportunity is not wasted. Anyways, this has been sort of a depressing video. I lost a game. I yapped a bit about something that was upsetting, and hopefully we win a game today. That is the hope. I think I'm also just a little tired from work, so that might be why I'm so doom and gloom. But Tornado the Inferno Dragon. That's okay. We're still winning, honestly. Like, this isn't a bad game. So it's not a great game. I could have played better. Yeah, interesting company, Supercell. I don't know. I feel like I'm always stuck in the communities of games that have like poor management. I mean, this is going to be a little less related to Clash Royale, so I would understand if people stop clicking off at this point, because they probably clicked on Clash Royale. But I mean, Team Fortress 2 is also run by a company that does not care about it at all. Valve has basically abandoned the game entirely, and literally, I get videos on my feed sometimes about them adding a new map to the game, and people are hyped because that is the most we have gotten in years, is the occasional new map. And the maps, by the way, are not, and if you know anything about TF2, you know they're not actually made by the developers. They're always community maps. Someone in the community makes them, and they get added because the community members are amazing, and they create half of the game, and they're the only reason the game's still alive. And I feel like that happened with Clash Royale for a long time. But I mean, now I think it has garnered much more. I mean, honestly, Clash Royale was never in that bad a place as TF2 was a little while back. But it is a little sad sometimes to see where we are at. I'm honestly just praying they don't add a level 16. When I saw a video a while back, I kind of left around the time what's his face, the new tower troop that throws the spatulas. When he got added, I kind of came back after that, and I saw a bunch of thumbnails of people showing like level 17 cards in their games, and I fully thought they added level 16 to the game, and it was like a mirror deck, and I was like about to lose my friggin' mind. Thank goodness they didn't do that, but I was definitely freaking out for like the span of 2 minutes before I clicked on a video and realized that it was a new tower troop. But yeah, that has been my little Clash Royale rant. I know this is not a normal kind of video I would make, and it's not really, if anyone watches my videos daily, this is probably not what they expected today, but that is what I was yapping about. Oh, 44,000 gold, wow! Lucky drops, again, I think they are better than chests. I mean, it's RNG, and like, sure, you get less per, I don't know. I like them. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Sorry for the somber tone. Normally I'm a little more upbeat. That's really all I have to say for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.